Yes, hello, good evening, and how are you? Welcome to another session of Ask the Doctors. This program holds every Sunday by 8 p.m. My name is Dr. Frederick Unubohai. I'm the host of the program, a licensed medical doctor, and we just what is happening? This thing is telling me, am I sure I'm live tonight? Am I live on Face? Let me see. Am I live on I think I might not be live on Facebook, sure. But let's see. Something is wrong somewhere. How are you? Let's see. Okay, I can see. The only people that can see me are those from YouTube. Yes. Okay, let's see. So how far now? How are you? Good evening. How you day? Now tonight we are talking about something that is interesting. We're talking about understanding the causes of cancer. The causes of cancer, because for a lot of people, I don't know why I'm not streaming live on Facebook. I'm trying to do that, but it's not working. I really don't know why it's not working. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking. I think, are we back? We are not back. We are not back. Let's see if it can work. If it doesn't work, I didn't sabi. Okay, yes, understanding the causes of cancer. You see, in this topic, a lot of people have been disturbing us. Like, what is the cause of cancer? What causes cancer? And I just decided that let's talk about it tonight. Yes, because it's scary. Cancer can occur in any part of the body, and people, they are like, I didn't do anything wrong, so why did I now develop cancer? Why? What caused my cancer? Let me see if I even have a comment here. But I want to be sure that some people can hear me. Yeah? My stuff is not streaming on Facebook tonight. I don't know why it's not streaming. Ah, God, why? Now YouTube. Hey, how far now? Betsy, good evening. How you day? This thing is not streaming on Facebook. I don't know what thing happen. Oh, this Facebook matter, their matter don't tire me. Like I don't tire. I'm trying to if I can reconnect. I'm trying to see if I can do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, how far? How you day? Good evening. Okay. What it is? Victory. Yes. So when we talk briefly, what are the causes of cancer? My co-host is Dr. Israel, and he will soon join us tonight. What do you think causes cancer? I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. Huh? This TikTok live, if I be want end them so that I feel focus. Make I feel focus on this live stream. But I don't know what is going on tonight, ladies and I honestly don't know. Uh, okay. Yes. Now, what causes cancer? Hmm? Oh God of heaven, what be this one? Yes. Now, the cause of cancer, the exact cause of cancer, we don't know. But over the years, a lot of people have done research, and they have found out that there are some things that can actually increase some people's risk of coming down with cancer. If you've had anybody who came down with cancer before, it's heartbreaking, it's depressing, it's stressful, emotionally, physically, financially, every wise. I'm happy. Happy Sunday. How are you doing and the family? The family is fine. Thank you so much. Yes. The people watching me on YouTube, I need you all to drop a comment so that make I know, say you they hear me. Huh? uh I'm trying to connect this thing back to Facebook, but it's not streaming. Well, what can I do? I can't do much. Now, if you don't get anybody will get cancer before, it dey painful. And I hear people tell me, say, doctor, but I no smoke. I didn't take any hard substance. Therefore, why did I come down with cancer? The first thing I want to say is that, as humans, as we get older, the cells in your body, they also grow older. And the chances of those cells becoming abnormal increases as you increase in age. When you are young, your cells are okay, they follow a normal pattern, a normal control. But as we grow older, for so many reasons, these cells just become abnormal. They function abnormally, they multiply abnormally. The normal body's control system, they don't respond anymore to them. And what happens is that they start causing problems. So the things that can cause cancer, number one, we have what we call genetic factors. So let's say you have a family member. I'm saying this now because maybe somebody is listening to me, and maybe you have a relation who had cancer. You notice that your doctors would have told you that there might be a genetic part of it. So there are some cancers that are common in certain families, like breast cancer, like colon cancer, like prostate cancer. These cancers can be hereditary. Are you following me? This thing is not connecting. No, this thing is not connecting. It's not connecting to Facebook. Okay, let me see. Come, I beg, I beg. I want to be sure that I'm not talking to myself. Now, another thing again that can cause cancer is what we call biology, like biological factors. Yes, we are following. Example of these biological factors are things like infection. There are some types of infection that when you get in contact of those infections, they increase the risk of coming down with certain types of cancer. Most commonly, these are most commonly viral infections. HIV, HIV suppresses the immune system, and then it opens the body up for different types of cancer. There is hepatitis B infection, hepatitis C infection. They expose and increase the risk of an individual to come down with liver cancer. Another one is HPV, human papilloma virus infection. These ones, they increase the risk of a woman coming down with cervical cancer. They can also cause anal cancer, penile cancer, esophageal cancer, cancer of the throat. Eh? This virus can cause that. And there is an infection that we call H. pylori. Dr. Israel is in the house. Thank God. Dr. Israel is in the house. Dr. Israel, if you are ready, just give me a thumbs up and I'll bring you up. Okay, okay, okay. Have fun now. Happy Sunday.
I sent to you. Good evening. How are you? How
Yeah, good
everything?
evening. We thank God. We thank God. We thank God. How your side?
I will thank God. I'm doing well.
Okay. So before you join, I'll just talk about briefly on cancer. And then I did talk about some of the causes of cancer. I spoke about genetic causes, and then I spoke about biological factors so that you get an idea. So if you want to continue, you can take it up from there.
Okay. Thank you. So, Dr. Fred don't tell us what the cancer be, and he don't give us maybe one or two, uh, let's say, causes or risk factors of cancer. So when we talk about cancer, most of the time the risk factors and the causes they put them together because now then they bring about people go come get cancer. So the first thing we're going to look as Dr. Fedor defined cancer for us, I believe say we understand, or in a simple term, to fit us say cancer and when the cancer now when the virus is sorry when the cell they misbehave, the cell they grow past as it's supposed to grow. Yeah, so that is what cancer be in a simple form. In a simple form. So when we talk about the causes or the risk factor, so we can't recall some of them. We just look at them as what people they really do when it make them get cancer. Now, one thing you should know about risk factor is that sometimes whether you do these things, one risk factor may not just lead you to have cancer. You have to have multiple of them. Yeah. But in some cases, just one of them will be a high risk. So because you have that one, you figure is a high risk of having cancer. So one of the things Dr. Fred say biological factor or biological agent. Then another one our lifestyle. And lifestyle factor now still one of the risk factor. When we talk about our lifestyle, we talk about tobacco usage. So those people when they smoke every kind of things when they smoke, alcohol consumption, yeah, and those people when they eat unhealthy diet and food, all those processed meats, processed food, all those things will contribute for a person to come down with cancer. And some people go think say alcohol. Now you say we too they talk about alcohol is just because most people never sit to know about them. Most people know of smoking and all that, but people not to understand say alcohol na still one of the things when go fit cause cancer, some certain cancer. So smoking, yes, is very bad. Now alcohol also very bad. Then when you come to eat some kind processed food, all those processed food when they put for can, all those things, when they can actually still give person, fit make person get cancer. And the lifestyle. So sometimes I to when we read about prevention, we'll come to look at all those things. Yeah, Dr. Fred talk about a genetic factor. Another one are environmental exposure. Environmental exposure. Now, even this environmental exposure, sometimes there are some we cannot run away from. But even though we cannot run away from them, but we can reduce how they touch us. And one of them are sun. You cannot run away from sun because ultraviolet radiation from the sun, yeah, can actually contribute to some people having cancer. Yeah, so all these pesticides, all these way they spray your make pests there, all those things can actually cause cancer, can actually alter the DNA, and that one will lead to cancer. All those asbestos, all those people where they work for asbestos factories, yeah, all those things. And when they take them too much for their body, inhale all those things, it can actually come down with cancer. Now, all this one we talk, say I talk something like that, say we can reduce it. Say you say but for where I dey sun dey beat person every day why I never get cancer. Now these are risk factor, and you should know say yes, because you not get not mean say e no fit affect somebody, and the number of sunlight wey dey meet you different from the number of sunlight wey dey meet some other persons. So we come dey talk about, we come look at age and hormones. So when we talk about age, yeah, there are some certain cancer that goes with age, mostly for men. As men grow older in life, they may come down with what we call prostate cancer. And as men grow older in life, they may come down with prostate cancer. Then hormones. So there are some hormones that can actually drive some certain cancer, like estrogen. Estrogen can drive some cancers in the uterus, yeah, in the womb. You get one hormone when the body they produce what they call estrogen. That one can make some cancer for the womb to occur. And for age, now as people they grow old, all those things where the body they help us do, all those repair when the DNA, the cells for the body they repair, all those mechanism, they'll come they lazy, they'll come see they old themselves. As then they grow old too, all those are can contribute to why they go fit person confit they get cancer through that means. Not be say age, because you old, you must get cancer. No, not be so, but because of say sometimes all these things it will lead to cancer. Remember what we dey talk. You know, me say because all these things they, because if na once you grow old, you mean say you don't get cancer. So in that make most I actually try to tell you say there are risk factors. We not just say na their cause. Because when you say something at the cause of something, it means say once that thing the other one must it must once this thing happen, the other one go day. So it not mean say because you don't grow old for men, say the man must always get prostate cancer. But there's every likelihood say as man grow older, and they will quickly come down with they will likely come down with prostate cancer. So we don't talk about uh, uh, okay, you don't Dr. Fred don't talk about genetic factors, so we talk about biological agents. So when we talk about biological agents, we talk about some viruses like hepatitis B, when it cause liver cancer, HIV, when it cause uh, uh, Kaposi sarcoma. Then we talk about HPV, when you feel even see for when person fit see for cervical cancer and some other cancers. Yeah, there are some bacteria like H. pylori and all that. Those are biological agents when fit cause cancer. Yeah, we don't talk about radiations. Those are part of your environmental factors and all that. So there are some common cancers, when they are risk factor, they are linked to some risk factors. It means say once these people they do all these things, there are some cancers when these people feel get. Like somebody when they smoke, it go feel quick get lung cancer. It go feel quick get esophageal, the throat, the gullet cancer where food they pass. It go feel quick get pancreatic cancer and even mouth cancer. Even somebody when they take alcohol too, fit quick get colon cancer, fit get throat cancer too. People when they take too many alcohol. Now, people when they expose their body to all these radiations, UV exposures, when they expose themselves to different type of light rays, eh, those kind of people fit quick get skin cancer. Now, for people when be say their diet and their lifestyle, when I talk, they take alcohol and all that. Most of the time, they take processed meats, processed food, too much of processed food. They fit get colorectal cancer. So that are cancer of the large intestine
Am
and
I the
the rectum and the rectum.
your network? Is it me? I mean, are
Doc,
you? Continue, sure. I think
I
it's
don't
your
know
network.
now our people now go answer that one. So you can ask if they hear me
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I don't know really because for my end, it they break. So I they hear some, I know they hear some. Like this one, it they bring you out, they bring you in. So I want to be sure. If you know, say you they hear Dr. Israel, and the
And
network
now
is
so
fine,
you they
just let us
now so
know.
you they
Hmm?
bring you they
Yes.
go out and they come
Okay,
in.
Dr.
Oh.
Israel. Yeah. Continue, I beg.
Now so you they go out, they come in since so from my own end.
No, that one, na me they come out, na me they do We can actually hear Dr. Israel.
Okay,
Okay, good,
okay,
fine. They can hear you. Okay, okay, continue. Yeah.
okay, that's fine. So as we are saying, now some diet and lifestyle. When we talk about diet, we look at some kind of processed food when people they eat all those red meats, when they don't process put for can, all those things, and when don't pass through a lot of chemical, all in the name of preservation. Yeah, when you don't eat most of those things continuously, not be say you eat am once, you just give you cancer. No, you are doing it continuously, it can't become lifestyle. Some people fit come down with colorectal cancer. When we say colorectal cancer, I mean cancer wey affect the large intestine and the rectum, that is the anus side and close to the anus side. Person fit even come get stomach cancer, person fit even come get body cancer. And if body cancer hold man, e no good. For woman, if they quick find out, they fit still quick do one or two things. But for men, e dey very rare to even quick find out. So if a old man now, if he do, if before he will do anything, the man fit join ancestors. Yeah, then we can talk about some viruses. Yeah, we'd already talked. Some viruses are related to the liver, like hepatitis B, hepatitis C. When somebody get that, some in the long run, the person fit come down with liver cancer. If he come down with liver cancer, if he not treat am well, if you not treat am well. Then for HPV, the person fit come down with cervical cancer. With cervical cancer. Dr. Fred.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Israel. If you just come, you're just coming. I can see we have some people here. We talk about some of the things, understanding the causes of cancer. Because as humans, every day of our life, we they come in contact with so many things where they put us at risk. And cancer no be sweet stuff at all. If you notice, most times, most people they come hospital when it don't late, when the cancer don't spread. But if you detect on time, they fit treat them, they fit cure them. So as we discuss this evening, myself and Dr. Israel, we don't mention some of the things where we put some people at risk, where we made them develop cancer. And one very important one, we say, get some, if you avoid them at all, especially in your environment, like environmental pollution, some things that if you avoid them. Now, if we don't mention the causes, some of the causes like this, because it's quite very big, depending on the type of cancer. You even get bladder cancer. You get one cancer, maybe say we person fit get for bladder if the person they work for petrochemical industry, if it affect the bladder. So it's very big, different types of cancer. If we don't talk about all these things now, maybe we just talk briefly, for somebody where they hear us now. You get anything where you go fit do to prevent cancer? Get anything where I fit do to prevent cancer, make cancer no enter the person body? You cannot change your gene. So there's no way you can change your gene, make your gene change if you have genetic risk, or there's no way you can change your age. But you get those things we fit try to do. Most of them now our lifestyle. Most times now our lifestyle. You do everything within your power to reduce the risk of coming down with cancer. And then get one to where they always hear, I beg, must we avoid all these things? We not going to enjoy life. But if you don't see somebody we don't develop cancer before and the struggles of managing cancer, if there's anything you can do to prevent cancer, I think it is better you listen. So that by the grace of God, we not go come down with cancer. The very popular one where we always talk about, they say those where they take alcohol, those where they take tobacco, may they avoid them. But most importantly, even those that are overweight, that are obese. You follow me, right? Because people where they obese, where they overweight, that is, then get excessive body fats, they are also at risk of coming down with certain types of cancers. So what you go try to do be say, you go try as much as you can to cut down on your body weight. Know your BMI and then have a target. Make you they work, whether you they work with your nutritionist or your dietitian, with your doctor, so that you can cut down on your body weight. So people think that it's all about alcohol, it's all about smoking. No. Also, your body weight is extremely important. And another thing again you can do is you can also try and get yourself vaccinated. I remember I mentioned it, Dr. Israel mentioned it again. For those viral infection, if you carry infection for person body, those infection like hepatitis B, you can prevent, you can try to ensure that you don't come down with hepatitis B infection by doing what? By getting the vaccine. You can even try to get the human papilloma virus vaccine for your children. These are some of the ways we can prevent to reduce our risk of coming down with cancer. Make I hand over to Dr. Israel so that you can also put one or two together. Then if you get any questions for us this evening, no fear, put them in the comment section. Let your question be tied to the topic. If you get any question with they related to this, our topic tonight, if you ask us and we go try respond to you. Dr. Israel, over to you.
Okay. The good thing be say more than 40% of cancer is preventable. It means say we will prevent more than 40% of cancer when go affect anybody. So if it be say we go fit prevent More fit do our part. Let's try and prevent what we go fit prevent. Then the one we will not go fit prevent, more live on. More live on, then God will take care of us for that one. So, and the funny thing is that this ones we go fit prevent most of the time, and then they quick, and then they still be one of the ones when they quick affect us. Yeah. So, as Dr. Fred talk, the one where you need to take vaccine, take. But the first step is to prevent. Vaccination is a form of prevention. Another one is to abstain. When we talk about overweight, cut down, because most of the things wetin dey cause overweight most of the time now the processed food wey you dey take, processed diet, process all those food wey you dey take. And when you don't take all those processed diet, most people come down with colorectal cancer. And it's good to let you know, say about 30 as at 2010, epidemiology show say about 35% of people with cancer now because of the kind of diet wey dem dey take, na dey cause am. While for smoking go fit cause about 30% of cancer. So, and these are things that we can prevent. So if you know your age and you eat the right diet, take vegetable, drink water. People say we too dey talk that word, take vegetable, drink water, eat fruit. But they are the natural diet. If you take natural diet, you don't prevent those kind of things. Then you consider active. You know you're the sedentary lifestyle, just dey one place. No, you dey active. It doesn't help to prevent some things. Instead of taking alcohol, drink water. You know there if you drink water. In fact, when you take water, they help you. They help your kidney. They help your liver because you they reduce the work when you they give your liver. Yeah, you they reduce the work when you they give your liver. Now you don't need to smoke. It does not make you a hard person or make you think well. No, it doesn't. So you don't need to smoke because smoke will give you lung cancer, and is preventable. So all these things we will prevent. Let's try and prevent them. And let's try and prevent them. Viruses, some of them you can take vaccine, like the HPV, there's a vaccine for it, which we can take. So if your young children from 9 years, give them vaccine, whether male or female. Give them the vaccine if you can afford it mostly for the male. Give them the vaccine, the HPV vaccine. That will prevent cervical cancer and every other cancer that is related to HPV. Yeah. Then if na HIV, prevent yourself. Use all the preventive measures when HIV gets, and then you will save yourself from coming down with any cancer when they follow HIV. And if you even get HIV, please be taking your medication. Because if you take your medication, you will not come down with any of those cancer. Now, occupational factor, there are some work what you they do. Now make sometimes they ask for all this medical report and all that. And it did very nice that there are some work when you do every year. If you're supposed to go to check yourself, this one come bring to us to routine checkup. Routine checkup is also another way when we fit prevent ourselves from different cancer. Yeah, and prostate check, just a simple PSA test can protect you from having if you get anything concerning the prostate. Cervical cancer, just a simple pap smear can also prevent you. Yeah, just a simple Bobby examination, self Bobby examination can also save you from coming down with that. Then when you stop to the smoke, it can save you from coming down with lung cancer. You stop to the drink, you stop to the eat too much processed food. It can also save you from colorectal cancer. And so if you don't save yourself from all this, then we can't know say the one way we know go fit save ourselves, which is when you grow old age, genetic, when you say you know fit do anything about. We can't know say all those ones you not fit do anything about. But at least at first, we first save ourselves from all the ones we will fit save ourselves from. As I said, about more than 40% of cancer are preventable. And now your hand and my hand now a day to take prevent ourselves. Just with all these simple things when we don't talk.
Yeah.
Dr. Fred.
Yeah. Thank you very much. A lot of cancers, over 40%, we feel prevent, but our people know they like listen. And this live session this evening Just like how Dr. Israel talk, eh? Many things the way we fit do to prevent them. But most importantly, if you never go for screening, somebody go dey tell you say, ah, doctor, I know they fit go toilet, you don't they disturb me for a very long time. And you go ask the person, have you even seen a doctor? Let's even screen, let's even check. You go say, no, no, and na so belle they do me. By the time we realize, God forbid, if it be a form of cancer. So it's important that everybody go for screening, breast cancer screening, prostate cancer screening, for the human papilloma virus, cervical cancer, colorectal cancer screening. You go for checkup, but you go here say, but doctor, now shebi, if person not sick, person not supposed to go hospital. And I dey laugh because if something dey your body and you no go screen, you no even pick am early, by the time you go realize, if you don't go very far, you fit spend times 2 of the money wey you go spend, and if care is not taken sef, you fit collect the person life. That is why everybody, from time to time, you need to go for checkup. Now, I don't know what Dr. Israel mentioned about our diets too. You mentioned processed food, but things where he mentioned, I don't know, because my own network here, vegetables, fruits, healthy diets are extremely important. People go tell you, say, and don't eat fruits. Don't let anybody deceive you. There are so many researches, so many, peer reviewed. We call them like systemic review, meta analysis. Meaning, say, so many studies where they don't check together and show that people where they eat fruits, people where they eat vegetables, this thing they are among where they prevent them from coming down with cancers. Now, if you get any question, if you just they come, we are talking about the causes of cancer, understanding the causes of cancer. Myself and Dr. Israel, we don't break some things down. Now, if you get any question related to this topic, you are free to ask us tonight, and we will try our best respond to you. This program now every Sunday by 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We dey do am, nobody they pay us money. We dey do them as a form of service to guide you, to advise you, so that may you not take your health they joke. And we don't they do them now for 6 years they come. Every Sunday we dey here, we dey teach, we dey answer questions. So if you get any question on this topic where you want ask us, this is the best time for you to ask us. I don't know whether Dr. Israel get anything we want to add to these comments before we start taking the questions. No, you mute your mic.
The question they flow in, I think, yeah, I don't mute. Make the question they flow in, because as the question flow in, we go know one or two. Maybe we'll come talk more on some areas when we know first talk. But I think the most important thing we need to take home from this discussion is prevention. Prevention is just the best. Is cheaper and safer, yeah, than cure. And you know one follow through. You know one follow through cancer management, and you know go like yourself. You know go like yourself. And we already know, say, most of these cancers, once they pass their early stage, there is no reversible. It's not treatable. In fact, let me not say most, almost all, it's not reversible. Yeah, it's only very few that some people can also, they can fight, they can't get to remission. But once you are within the early stage, most of them can be treated. Yeah, and you get yourself back. And you get yourself back. That's why we always say, make we quickly screen ourselves. Make we quickly go for checkup. Make we quickly find out waiting the problem. Because when we find that, then we can actually get better. So this also brings forward to most of our people when they fear to go hospital. Yeah, you never can tell. You never can tell. I was talking to one client today, and he said, I give him medication when he want take. He said, does it mean that he was asking me about also whether alcohol cause ulcer. I say make you go find that. No, asthma, because she get asthma. Say what it be alcohol. I say go and find out. Don't ask me. I've given you medication. He say so you take alcohol for this for the period of the medication. I ask and say, wait oh, does it mean that you must take alcohol? He said, no, it's not like I'm a heavy drinker. It's not like I drink. I drink a lot enough, a lot. And I say, even though you are taking one bottle every day, you are you get the same risk as somebody will go sit down, take 10 bottles at a seat and go. And maybe in a month's time, take another 10 bottles. You have the same risk as that person because you are taking one bottle every day. So I now decided to list some cancers that she can get that can come down from whatever from her lifestyle. So we're not the same. We're not the scare you. We are not saying all these things to make anybody fear. Everything are for educational purpose. It's also for you to know what to do and so you do it right. Dr. Fred, if we have question more, we take
Yeah,
up.
yeah, thank you very much. Okay, for those who just they come, you did welcome again. This live session holds every Sunday by 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, we are live on X, that is formerly Twitter. And any questions where you get, drop them. I don't see one question, and I go read them right now. I beg, no come late because we know they joke with time, and we don't they do this program for the past 6 years. There's a question here. He says, "What are some of the early signs?" That is, what are some of the early signs of cancer? Abi, what are some? Okay, this is a very good question. Now, if you did listen from the very beginning, what we've been talking about, most times for most cancers, at the very early stage, you might not even have any sign. If you pay attention very well, you might not have any sign. Now we know, like, for example, for breast cancer, there are certain signs or what we call symptoms that you can see, where you feel see, no problem. But you get some women, example for breast cancer, they feel no even know say cancer dey there unless they go for their routine regular screening. For men wey dey 40 and above, for prostate cancer, the man fit no even know say problem dey in prostate. This is why we dey hammer say make you go for screening so that you no go wait. Why are we talking about screening first? Because sometimes even that early sign of cancer, if it be like another sickness. And some people now, let's say I mention weight loss. Somebody if he get cancer, if he get weight loss, abi good. But he get some other medical conditions where if he also cause weight loss. Now, because I mentioned weight loss for you here now, you go talk, say, hey, I don't get weight loss, I don't get cancer. No. You hear me, right? Good. So it gets symptoms where you feel see. You feel they see fever. At least the body temperature feel go up. But remember, you get other medical conditions too that can make your body temperature rise. You dey see am? Because our people most times they won't sit down for a house. And my body dey hot, body dey pain me, I dey lose weight, I dey sweat, I don't get cancer. No, that is not how it's done. Most times then you go need to see doctor. But for different cancers get their signs, or what we dey call symptoms where you feel see. But not talking about the symptoms so that you no go dey panic. The most important thing for this conversation now be say, may we prevent cancer and may we go forward for early screening. So Israel, I don't know whether you want to add anything to this.
Okay, yeah, and what did Dr. Fred talk? That's the main aim for this discussion. Prevention. I Fred talk that thing. Now, and if they talk about the signs and symptoms, every time when we mention signs and symptoms, or when we tell any talk about signs and symptoms, we always say one thing, which Dr. Fred also talk. Say every signs and symptoms when we talk, not me say because we mention the signs, it means say you get that particular thing because many things we give you that signs. Like most say fever now. Person will get fever, fit get malaria, fit get pneumonia, fit get so many
Yeah.
things. Boy, body they
Correct.
hot. You can see. And so you know me say if you even get cancer with a fever, person if you get fever and you get cancer, yeah. So that's to tell you say the signs of cancer is vague, is very vague. Now, for all the cancers, depends on the part of the organ, will constantly tell you the kind of pain or the kind of symptoms when the person will get. But for some people, so general one feel be waist pain, waist pain. People feel they get waist pain. They feel they tired and fatigue. Any small thing they don't tire. Any small thing they don't tire. Now remember, as I mentioned this thing, I not say once you because you don't tire every 2 seconds, you say na cancer you get, not being no. If it not being no, because not be only some people get heart problem and they tired. So may you know that one as well. But yes, cancer they cause that one. Some people feel they lost weight, even they gain weight. Though they gain excessive weight anyhow, they'll say that they chop, they'll say they be chopper, say that they robust. Not be if it be problem. Yeah, if it be problem, if it just be problem. Some people not go feel eat again. They will see food, any little food they just put for man, they don't belly food. Some self no go even feel swallow food because they will get pain for throat, and so on and so forth. So there are many. Even some people go just that red flu go they come out from their inside body, mostly for women. So when you start to see all those kind of things, and you know, for women, if you don't see down one self, and maybe you don't pass menopause or you do menopause, like this, when we say menopause, you don't do 50, this they go. Now that time you can't see say red flu, they come out from your inside body, you need to run go hospital. You need to run go hospital because you never can tell what that could be. And more just the hope say if not something very bad, it should be at the early stage. Pain, some kind of pain, body pain and all that. All are part of the signs and symptoms. So there are many. It depends on the organ, but not wait make those things happen because once you start to get signs and symptoms, when it comes to cancer, once you start to get those signs and symptoms, my brother, fit don't go far. Fit don't go to that
Mm,
place where you no go fit, where you no fit bring and come
mm,
back.
mm.
Dr.
Okay,
Fred.
if you just come, yeah, thank you. We go soon round up. Don't forget we did live right now. We did live on Facebook. We did live on YouTube. We also did live on X, that is Twitter. Though and we are not live on TikTok. I just ended that one. So we are live on all major platforms except Instagram as well. Now we get one question here. He says, "What are the tests? What are the tests to do?" So Gold is asking. More we take our question sharply, Dr. Israel, and then we go to the next one because of time.
Okay, so what are the tests to do? Now, sometimes these tests
Yeah.
are based on the kind of cancer where you they think of, and also they also based on your age. Yeah, it also based on your age. So the first thing now, one of the screening thing when you go fit do for women, yeah, self body examination. You go by yourself, they examine your body. That may just show us if there's any seed or anything changes for your body, and you can actually use that to detect something wrong, and you quickly go to a hospital. Hmm? So that for that. Now there are some blood tests you can do as well. Now when we talk about HPV, you do pap smear, you do HPV screening, HPV screening. The others are going to help us to look for cervical cancer. While for men, you do a prostate specific antigen. That will help us to check for the prostate. Now you can even you can go further to even check your liver function test, your kidney function test, just to be sure say your liver is working fine, and just to be sure say your liver is working fine. So these are some of the screening tests when you go for yours do. Yeah. Because when you do all the screening tests, if there's anything, you will quickly attend to them.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's see. One, we have a comment on YouTube. What are the kinds of food and habits to avoid to prevent cancer as a man, especially prostate cancer? This is Jerome Trinity from YouTube. Now, before Dr. Israel respond, everybody, if you do watch us on YouTube, on Facebook, and other platforms, share this video. Just see, like this live session and share. Share. If you did YouTube, click on the like and share. If you did Facebook, like and share. If you're watching us on X, also drop a comment when we see you. Yeah. Okay, Dr. Israel, over to you.
Okay. So what kind of food to avoid? Okay, before we dey talk about the kind of food to avoid, I go just use this opportunity to tell you say for men, once you don dey reach the age of 40, please start to dey check your start to dey do test for PSA, dey check your prostate specific antigen. Then that's for men. Then if maybe you get papa or brother wey you don first get prostate cancer, abeg, even before you reach 40, as 30, start to dey check am. At 30, start to dey check am. Yeah, because you are at risk of coming down with it. Down and one. Then eat your normal diet, reduce red meat as you dey grow old, reduce processed food as you dey go old, stop alcohol, stop smoking. Yeah, because those are join wetin we say go fit cause prostate cancer. So when you stop all those ones, reduce your red meat. In fact, stop red meat if possible. Then eat a lot of vegetable, fruits, drink water, and do exercise. All those can help to protect um, cervical, prostate cancer for men. Dr. Fred.
Yeah, thank you very much. We have a comment here from Paul. Paul says, what can we do to prevent this cancer entering our bodies? Mr. Paul, we don't mention a lot of them. So what you go try do be say, you go try watch again. And we don't list, and I'm not gonna lie you, we don't list a lot of them. Yes. What you go do. So for those who just they come, we they talk about understanding the causes of cancer. As we started, this is we have less than 10 minutes. Within we talk about, we say a lot of people don't know within they cause cancer. And we don't break them down from the beginning. We talk about genetic causes, environmental causes. We spoke about biological causes. We talk about lifestyle. And one of them where we feel control well now our lifestyle, most of the things what we they do. And when you talk about lifestyle, they tire me for some people. I beg you, forget it, make we enjoy our soul. But when I try to talk, if you have seen someone who went through cancer, the suffering, the stress, the pain, the demand, and everything, you not go want experience them. That is why we they try hammer on them. Now they ask us which food to eat. Okay, Israel, just talk on this one and then we'll go round up. I beg, no vex. Thank you.
I just mentioned food to eat before. So when I dey talk about prostate cancer, it's almost the same food. Eat your natural diet. Eat your natural diet. Reduce processed diet. Uh, then as you dey grow old, reduce a lot of red meat, fatty food in particular, mostly red meat. Reduce a lot of it so that you go dey healthy, and also go for screening. Drink a lot of water instead of all those soft drinks, instead of all those alcohol. Take a lot of water as well.
Okay, you don't hear. It's very easy. It's very easy. Take a lot of water, avoid processed food, take your fruits, take vegetables. They will help you. Okay. No more questions, Abby. Okay, now as we plan to round up tonight, waiting we talk from the beginning. If you know learn anything at all, hello, sir. Hello. if you don't learn anything at all, make sure say the one way you go learn, be say go for screening, go for checkup. No use no concern me. We are a man, prostate cancer, screen yourself, breast cancer, screen yourself, human papilloma virus, cervical cancer, screen yourself. It is very important. Very, very important. Because most times this thing not will give you sign at a very early stage. You have no idea that these things are going on in your system. You might even be blaming another sickness. Who knows? Oh, I always treat malaria and typhoid, but you are not aware that something else might just be going on in your system. This is why it's important that you go for what you go for checkup. But Israel, make with the roundup, I beg.
Okay. Yeah, as we round up today, we'll just um, do a summary of all we talked today, and we'll just do a sharp summary so that for those we know they with us from the beginning, at least you go see here one or two things of what we talk. So I believe we start by introducing what cancer be. We start by defining the cancer. I would say I always use a simple definition for cancer. Say cancer not just the cell where they our body they grow abnormally. They're supposed to grow reach one place, they would they go die, the body go absorb them or remove them from the system, another one will come. Just that process supposed continue like that. But for some of these cells, instead of them to hold die, they not go green hold, they not go green die, they go continue to they multiply, they divide. They go come divide to the extent say they come dey form tumor, they come dey form swelling and all that. So that is now so cancer take dey occur. Yeah. So some of the things wey dey cause am fit dey within us or fit be outside us. Now they from come enter our body. So this one can lead to what are the causes or the risk factors for cancer. We can say we get the lifestyle factors. Now, when we talk about lifestyle factor, we dey talk about the kind of things when they take, the kind of things when they do. Those of you when they those of us when they take alcohol, those of us when they smoke, and those of us when they eat some kind of unhealthy diet, processed diet, and when not they even do exercise. So those are persons they have the day out risks of coming down with cancer. We talk about environmental factors. Some of these environmental factors now some things where we no go fit do without, which is sunlight. Yeah, sunlight. So the UV radiation from sunlight fit cause am. Then when they talk about some is pesticide, insecticide, when we dey spray some place where we dey work, asbestos, all those asbestos and some chemicals when we take dey work, when we take dey do our things fit lead to cancer. We talk about biological agent like some viruses like human papilloma virus wey go fit cause cervical cancer. Yeah, we talk about HIV wey fit still cause some cancer. We talk about hepatitis B and C wey fit cause liver cancer. We can talk say even some bacteria still join wey fit cause cancer. So it's bacteria like H pylori wey we know say e dey cause ulcer, e fit still cause cancer um as well. So we talk about some genetic factors. Now for genetic factors, most of the time about 5 to 10% are due to hereditary. They say they inherit am. Yeah, while in some cases there are mutation of all these genes. So when those things happen, then cancer fit happen. Now this mutation fit be due to our lifestyle, fit be due to some chemicals when we introduce to our body. It fit be due chemicals when we introduce to our body e join our lifestyle. Those cream wey we dey rub, wey we take dey bleach and all that, they are part of the chemicals wey we dey introduce to our body. So we come still talk about age and hormone. So as we dey grow old, we are at risk of having some cancer. Like for men, as they grow old, they are at risk of coming down with prostate cancer. E no mean say they must get am, but they are at risk of it. Now hormones, we talk about estrogen when woman dey get. If e still get as e go be, e fit still cause cancer for some people. physical cancer for some people. So we can't even mention some of these things, some of this our lifestyle, and the kind of cancer when if you follow them. We talk about smoking, we say if it cause lung cancer, esophageal, there's throat cancer, pancreatic cancer, and so on and so forth. We talk about UV light, we give us skin cancer, just like that. Just like that. We talk about our diet, our lifestyle, when if you give us Bobby, if you give us Bobby cancer. Then we can't talk by the when we don't talk all these things, we can't talk say the best thing is to prevent all these things from happening. Because sometimes it better make it not first, make it not start. Because if it starts, sometimes we may not be able to treat them. We may not be able to treat them. So when we talk about the prevention, we can't talk about screening tests. So you go to the screen, do screening. And one of the screening, your Bobby examination. You do some tests, cervical cancer screening, HPV screening, PSA for the men, liver function test, hepatitis B and C test screening, HIV screening. When you do all this screening, so you may just be protecting yourself. I can't say for those who even get HIV, I bet they take your medication, because if they take your medication very well, because the medication itself is even like the treatment to some of the cancer when HIV will cause, and when HIV will cause. So these are some of the things we will talk, and we can answer some questions. And we say if you feel leave some of these things, your lifestyle, you modify your lifestyle, you change some of the things when you do, stop smoking, stop alcohol, eat good food, balanced diet, natural diet, and eat most of them, reduce red meat, reduce processed food. Yeah, you will just be protecting yourself from so many cancer. Then we come sit down say make you not wait, make signs and symptoms come before you say, hey, I want to go hospital. Because sometimes if those
Yes.
signs and symptoms don't come, it may say that cancer don't go far. We can mention some of the signs and symptoms when person fit get. Dr. Fred.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Israel. And for those who come very early, I mean those who come late, you're going to need to watch the video again from the beginning. Don't forget the program now every Sunday by 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we've been doing this for the past 6 years now, every Sunday here. I beg, today's program, we are limited to the topic. So if you ask us anything with the outside the topic, we no go answer you. Hopefully, when we do open day, we can respond to you. And no forget, no joke with your body. If you get any concern, quick, enter hospital, make your doctor check you. We will see you next week, Sunday, by the grace of God. And when we come next week Sunday, no come late. Share this video to your friends and family members and those your WhatsApp group. Share them. May they come learn. Like I always tell you, good life now waiting. Good life. Nonsense. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much, Dr. Israel. And have a wonderful week.